Hi, I'm Richard Rinaldi, and I'm a photographer based here in New York. I grew up in Chicago, Illinois, and moved here to New York in 1986 to study photography at New York University. In 2003, I started a project on bus travelers, photographing at Greyhound bus stations across the country. I would encounter two or more people unfamiliar to each other, and I would ask my subjects if I could make their photograph. I thought about how I could expand on the challenge, and that's where I came across the concept for doing group portraiture of strangers together and asking them to touch one another. I have made over 150 groupings of two or more strangers touching each other. And this has occurred over the course of 6 years. I started this project in 2007. And I've shot them all over the United States.
I'm Chris Boot. I'm the director of Aperture Foundation. We're a photo book publisher. We started working with Richard Rinaldi in 2006 on his figure and ground work. We followed his work on touching strangers with much interest over the last few months, and it's a really bold and exciting piece of work. He's doing something original. He's out there invoking people to touch each other, to breach taboos, to reach out to each other across race and class and age barriers. It says something about human society. We really want to bring this to the world in book form.
These images are really challenging to make because you are not only dependent on the permission of one person, but two or more people have to agree to make this picture. I liken what I'm doing when I'm out there casting on the street to being somewhat akin to what a hypnotist might do when they are able to identify people that are susceptible to their suggestions. Much like that, I myself am looking for people that I think are open and that I am going to be able to push. Jesse, I saw walking down the street. Usually the elderly decline my invitation to be photographed. And so I was really, really happy that Jesse had agreed to do it. I had found Michael at the ball courts. He was watching his friends play basketball, and he told me that he hadn't been photographed in years and that he felt very hesitant about doing this, but he thought it would be good for himself to make this picture. I was able to pair Michael with Jesse, and they looked great together. There was a really good connection between them. They both were really participating fully in this endeavor and really kind of gave themselves over to me. I took 2 shots that day, and this particular image I thought was really successful, and I think it made for a really beautiful moment with him grasping her hands.
Aperture publishes about 20 photo books every year. We rely on the support of friends and patrons to make this possible. In Richard's case, with this work, given it's about the possibilities of human connection, we thought, why not use Kickstarter to reach out to you, strangers, to make this book happen. Please help make this book happen. Thank you.
Aperture.